Hi, my name is Tim Ward, and I have been an English teacher for 15 years now. I've taught in several different countries and lived in several different countries. And I am from Raleigh here, but this is my first time actually teaching in Raleigh. Before this, I was in Dubai, in the United Arab Emirates, and I just came back to Raleigh in December of last year. So very happy to be at NC State, and my first assignment was to work with the Suzo North America high school students, and this is their first visit of this sort here, and it's been a fantastic 8 weeks. I certainly hope they've gotten quite a bit out of it. I think that the other teachers, as well as myself, try to really teach them in a way that we would teach college students. As I told them, it's not that different from what techniques I would use for 20, 21, 22-year-olds. So if they're able to handle this sort of thing, they're doing very well, considering that they're high school students. And I hope that they can bring home a lot of what they learned back to Suzo, and maybe share some of their experiences with the other students who couldn't make it this time. And really looking forward to having more groups from Suzo come, and I hope that I'm able to work with them when and if they do. Yeah, it's been great getting to know Toby and the rest, Lynn and the rest of the team. And we've definitely, hopefully they've learned a lot, and hopefully they've also had some fun along the way. They worked hard, but they also got to do some interesting activities, and a few more are coming up, namely trips to Washington and New York. I wish I could go, but I'll be here. So yes, hello from Raleigh, and if any of you at Suzo North America High School are watching this, I hope I can meet you someday here, and all the best. Bye.
My name is Joanne Rich, and I'm from New York. I've lived here in North Carolina for 1 year. I had a lot of fun teaching them. I really enjoyed teaching them reading, teaching the Hunger Games. That was a lot of fun. I think as a whole, they've definitely done a good job. Some tried a little harder than others, but I think they all definitely tried. I would like to tell them to keep up with their English, to keep practicing their English so they don't lose it. Keep speaking English, keep reading, keep listening to English. I think they've come a long way in just a short time, but they have to keep it up. They have to keep practicing. I think it's really a wonderful experience for them to experience a different country and culture, and get to immerse themselves in English. And I've had that experience myself with Spanish, living in a Spanish-speaking country, and it's one of the best experiences I ever had. So I think any group who comes from Suzo will find it very rewarding. They should send me emails, and every time they write to me and tell me how they're doing and what they've been doing, I will answer their emails as soon as possible. So I hope we can keep up a correspondence together. I want to thank everybody who was part of this program. It was really a wonderful experience for me. And like I said, I really loved working with the students. And I hope that the students enjoyed it as much as I did. I hope they come back sometime. And I would very much like to go to China myself. So if I do, I will definitely come to visit the school in Suzo. So I wanted to say that I thought they were all really wonderful, bright kids, and that they all really improved during the time they were here. And I was very proud of them.
Hi everybody! I hope you remember my name. My name is Olga. I'm an IEP instructor, lead instructor, and I'm happy to be a Suzo instructor as well. So I remember my first day of class. When I saw you, I came and you had no expression, blank faces like this. Yes, like, hi! And you're like this. And I say, hi, we're going to study, and I will jump, and I'll talk, and you'll be like, then I'll go, let's do this, let's do that, and you'll be like this. And sometimes like this. And it lasted like 2 days. And look at you now, you're smiling, you're talking. Remember the participation, the change, remember? Yes, when Ken came, remember I put the papers on the floor, you connected together. You were probably thinking I'm crazy, right? Yeah. So this is how we work here to make sure you all participate. I think all of you have done an amazing progress. I'm very proud of you. As Toby said, this is not the end. Your TOEFL score is not going to be wonderful, and it's okay. So you have your books, you have a lot of websites, you have wonderful instructors like Toby. You can continue working. I think if you continue doing the way you are doing, you can be amazing, amazing college students. And I'm hoping to see you back in North Carolina.
My name is Billy Hazelton, and I'm a teacher here at the Intensive English program at North Carolina State University in Raleigh, North Carolina. It's been a very good experience because I've been very impressed with what I've learned about your school, the Suzhou North American High School, and what you're wanting to accomplish in exposing the students to different kinds of educational systems and learning the best kinds of approaches from different systems. I think that the students have some good foundation in English. Even though they're in high school, they're still able to communicate. They're still able to interact with Americans. And so I've been very impressed with the students. Like all the other Chinese students that I have met before, they're very hardworking. They have great attitudes, and I can tell that they really desire to learn a lot. I think that's the key in making progress in any field. I've specifically had the privilege of working with them on their TOEFL preparation, and so that is a skill that of course takes real discipline in understanding the format of the test, but I think they've made some real progress in understanding how to perform well on the test, and I'm looking forward to seeing the results. What I enjoy most is just seeing the way students interact with each other, and also seeing the energy that they bring to the class. The students are in class for many hours, and so I know they must be very tired, but we still have some students who are very eager to learn. You can see that they just want to drink up everything they can, and so that was very encouraging to me, and it really made it rewarding to see how eager they are to learn. As a final take-home message for these students, I will say that you have great potential. You really do. I can see that if you keep working hard, you are going to make great progress in your English learning and in your studies. And so you have to be willing to pursue those dreams and those passions that you have. Another thing that I would say is always find a way to use your gifts to help other people. Welcome to North Carolina. Welcome to Raleigh and to North Carolina State University. We would be glad to have any of you come and study with us.
My name is Kate Madden. I'm the Associate Director of the Intensive English program here at NC State University. We have had the pleasure of having the Suzhou North America High School students with us for the last 8 weeks. You know, it was the first time that these students came to NC State, and we weren't quite sure what to expect. We were wonderfully surprised. We had a group of students who at the very beginning of the program were perhaps a little shy and maybe weren't quite sure what their American teachers wanted them to do in the classroom. I just witnessed their final presentations, and boy oh boy, what a wonderful difference in 8 weeks. These students have learned how to make presentations in English. It was amazing to hear them speak English. These students have gained confidence in the way that they are able to interact with Americans and speak English. I'm a little jealous of the instructors who got to spend more time with these students than I did. It's such a great group from Suzhou. My job was to work with the students and to give them a test at the beginning of the program and then another one at the end of the program to see what their improvement has been. It was a wonderful experience for me to see the improvement that these students made in only 8 weeks. My final message to this first group of Suzhou students: number one, you guys are pioneers. You are brave. You were the first group to come to NC State University, and you need to remember that it takes great courage to be the first to do something. Number two, I want you to take advantage of this opportunity and carry it with you. If you see somebody you think speaks English when you're in Suzhou or in other parts of China, go up to them and say, "Hey, my name is, and I studied in Raleigh, North Carolina. How are you?" And strike up a conversation. This is the way you'll keep your English skills sharp until you come back to NC State. We look forward to seeing you again. I wish you all the best. Follow your dreams. Do what you want to do. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Karen Sandler, and I'm the director of the Intensive English Program here at NC State University in Raleigh, North Carolina. I want to thank all the participants of the first cohort of the Suzhou IEP Special 8-Week Program. We were delighted to host you here at NC State, and personally I've enjoyed watching your progress over the past 8 weeks. I know that you'll continue to do well in your studies, and be sure to keep in touch. We want to know how you're doing in the future. Maybe in a couple years we'll even see you here at NC State as an undergraduate. In any case, you're part of the Wolfpack family now, and congratulations. Go Wolfpack!